Good morning, everybody. Um, Greetings from Germany. As you can see, I'm in a different bathroom. Some of you might have known that I'm taking a trip to Germany for the Christmas holidays. And that's also the reason why I was kind of slacking off on the videos. I do apologize. It was just too much getting work done and doing just basically getting prepped for the vacation, getting the house in order, getting the animals all sorted out, so they're all taken care of, and yeah. Like I said, I do apologize for not posting. I had those shaves taped, but I just could not go to get the editing done, unfortunately, because as soon as I sat down, something else came up again, and it was just a mess. So yes, I'm here. This is basically my old bathroom that I had when I was like 16. I was living here under the roof of my mom's house. And yeah, well, she's redone it since then, but then obviously all this funky wallpaper wasn't there, and so yeah, Merry Christmas. This is just coffee. Just got done with breakfast and took a shower. I said, hey, you know what? Let's tape this and see that I can get it online today, because I don't think besides just getting some groceries, I don't have any other plans today. So should work. I hope you guys are, well, I do apologize about the lighting. Obviously this is not or anything but ideal in here right now. I'm going to see if I can work that out the next couple of days. And we'll just have to live with it right now. So yeah, I've also had to kind of improvise with using the front-facing camera, because of course I forgot my camera mount. Got everything else, but I forgot the camera mount. So, yeah, right now you're propped up in a shelf there somewhere, somewhat improvised, and I'll see what I can come up with. So, right, let's get on shaving. I hope you guys are doing better than I am as far as the Christmas preparations. There was a lot of last minute there, and yeah, just rushing about, making sure that everybody's got the presents and all that kind of stuff, and we're all good to go. So, I hope you are doing well and starting to settle in. You're where you want to be with your family or whoever you celebrate Christmas with. So, for today, because I will be using some new products, we'll see those in a second. I'll be using a somewhat neutral soap, and unfortunately I haven't gotten to shopping yet. We're just fixing to do that. We shall be using my regular, what I use for traveling, the Latoya, however you pronounce that, the Spanish one. This is what I usually use for traveling. This is the stick. Comes in this nice tube. Really good stuff. Fairly nice neutral soap. It's just got a nice soapy scent. And yeah, the base always falls off. I don't know why, but it's contained. So let's apply that. We're just gonna wet it just under some warm water and then rub it in. But yeah, it was a busy couple of days, and then what is it, like a 8.5, 9-hour flight, depending on if it's delayed, plus 4 hours layover in Philadelphia. It was a long day yesterday until I finally arrived in Munich, and then had to take a rental car up to Nuremberg, where I am right now. So yes, I am just outside of Nuremberg, in a town right next to it called Fürth. And yeah, we'll be celebrating Christmas tomorrow. Little FYI there, Germans usually celebrate on the evening of the 24th. That's when all the magic happens. On the 25th, you get together with the family and have the feast. Let's call it that. Usually sit down and have the traditional way of doing it would be a duck or a goose. We've got a goose this year. I think I should have enough. That should be plenty. It's only about a day and a half worth of growth. since I shaved before I went out of the house in South Carolina. Yeah, it was yesterday then. And yesterday I didn't shave because I basically crashed after like being up for 30 hours straight. About had it. And went to bed and slept in. Everything's good. Now, one of the new arrivals. I've been, shooting some stuff on eBay. And this here, I know it doesn't zoom in well. This here is a razor that came. Now it is extremely lightweight. This is aluminum, and the bottom cap is Bakelite, and it is a two-piece. Just screws out. It's held in place. Cap comes off. Bakelite comb. Kind of reminiscent. I know it won't zoom in here. Let me just bounce that off on my forehead, since there's plenty of space to bounce off of. Yeah, I'll wait for the comments. So this looks somewhat like a Macua, like the Progress a little bit, but we shall see how this shaves. We shall be using a Gillette 7 o'clock sharp edge, if you guys can see that. And like I said, I apologize, I'm using the front facing camera. Hold on, I'm gonna have to stop right here, because when you have family in the house, it tends to get annoying. And we are back. Yeah. Even though I said I'm gonna be on video, yeah, Mom doesn't care. Gotta love it, family. They always keep you going. Well, I put the blade in already, and I'm just trying to get the alignment right. This is a vintage razor, and I have no idea what it is because it was part of a lot. There's no inscriptions on it. It does have quite a bit of wiggle room. Just trying to get everything straight and lined up. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. Okay, I think that's about the best that it's going to get. The top cap, I think, is a little crooked. We shall see. Just be careful with it. So, let's get the soap off the face and into the brush. I brought my Mer shaving, the glow in the dark Finest Badger, which has been soaking since I got into the shower. And just gonna dip the tips a little bit, and we'll see how this lathers up. Now, there is very hard water here in this area. We're talking really hard water. Supposedly somewhere like, yeah, Texans usually have to deal with. But the Latoa seems to be dealing with it. So yeah, I am using the front-facing camera right now. Like I said, this is rather improvised. I'm just gonna put some water on the brush. I haven't set up completely yet. I've not even unpacked the suitcase. Came home, said hello to everybody, just sat down, had a chit chat, and then eventually I was really starting to pass out. I just had a brief look at the goodies that I've, like I said, acquired over the past year that have been somewhat piling up. It wasn't that much, but there's a bunch of razors, a couple of blades. I'll probably put that on my Instagram, and then while editing, I'll add some pictures here. And yeah, there was a nice razor lot that I acquired, and a nice that shave kit with a razor. The main reason I got that kit was the razor. I thought it was a Rotbart, but it wasn't. It's a I think Sonal, which is also cool. I'm looking forward to using it. But the other razors, yeah, I'll feature them the next couple of shaves, most definitely. And I'm telling you what, guys, this soap is performing just fantastic. There's a reason why I use this as a travel soap. First of all, it's got that nice housing, and it doesn't matter what water quality you throw at it, it just performs. It's got a nice neutral scent. I can really recommend this one. It's not fresh, it's just soapy, with a nice mellow scent. So the unknown razor, if anybody, like I said, I'll post some pictures on Instagram. Hopefully I can get some feedback on what this is. Loaded with a brand new Gillette 7 o'clock sharp edge, the yellows, Bakelite, bottom plate, everything else is aluminum. So we'll see how this lightweight beauty does. Hui, okay. Doesn't feel aggressive. Sounds like it though. Plenty of feedback. It doesn't feel aggressive, but it's definitely efficient. It sounds like it. I mean, this thing just sings. And I'm sorry, I'm having to kind of go in between. Here's, right here underneath me is the sink. Here is the mirror. This is shelving that's in there. So, yeah, it's a bit odd, but I like being here. Coming home. So, yeah, I hope you guys are just about ready to get settled into the Christmas celebrations. Hope. I know some of you have to work. I know Frick the Stick, so has to work since he's in law enforcement. I was a little dry there on the soap. So let's add some more water, because I'm having a little problems rinsing. Not because the razor's like a gap or anything like that, it's got plenty. But yeah, just didn't add enough water. And figuring out the water ratio and everything, that's gonna be an interesting one. The one thing I did notice on this razor is you really have to tighten it down here on the bottom screw, because just holding it there can get it loose a little bit. So let's get some water on the face. It's an efficient little razor. Not overly aggressive, but efficient. And let's see how this works against the grain then. Because I'm already at basically what I would call socially acceptable. Put some water on there. And this knot is just fantastic. It's pillowy soft. Beautiful stuff. yeah, so you can look forward to seeing a couple of new razors that I've acquired. Some vintage blades that I've gotten, a vintage brush that I acquired, and of course a couple of soapy products. Not too much, but I will be stocking up some of the, in general, you know, the stuff I can purchase here, like palm olive sticks and creams and stuff like that. All right, now smooth. Okay, efficient. Still trying to figure out the angle on this puppy, but it's comfortable. I mean, it is a good blade. It's a 7 o'clock sharp edge, and the sharp edge is one of my favorites. There's not a lot of razors I can't pair it with. There we go. Now rinsing's better. And yeah, so that's why I figured I'd use some blade that I know, that I'm, you know, familiar with when using a new razor. There might not be a lot of pickups today, because this thing is smooth and efficient. The shave feel is very reminiscent of the Merkur Progress, because the heads are fairly similar in design. You bounce that off the forehead, there you go. But it does feel just a tad different. What's a bit off setting a little bit, it's not upsetting but offsetting, is the lightweight of the razor. Look at that badger hair. I'm not used to handling quite such a light razor. I mean, Bakelite and aluminum. This thing basically screams travel razor, but it looks nice. I mean, the knurling's not very prominent on it. It's very smooth. It's just for visuals, I guess, just to give it just a tad of texture. Other than that, it's doing well. Very surprised. So let's get some water on the face. And you can tell the water is really hard, because normally this soap leaves a good amount of slickness on the skin. After I've rinsed off, here it's kind of almost squeaky clean. So yeah, I'm able to notice where, you know, that this water is quite hard. So let's lather up again. And there's still plenty in here. I overloaded a little bit, I guess. Put too much soap on. So let's just see how much there is. There we go. There's still plenty there. Overloaded a lot. I wonder how bad the aftershave is going to be stinging. Oh, we're in the pickups. Wondering how bad the aftershave is going to sting, because like I said, this is turning out to be quite an efficient razor. It's deceiving, because it really does not feel like it. Just a little bit right here. The same spot over there. Nope, that's it. Tell you what, I'll rinse off completely and then I'll be back with the post. Alright, cool. We are done. The only rough spot I got a little bit here is there, which is kind of normal, starting to be normal for me. Cheers, cup of coffee. Some great coffee. Alright, I'm going to reach over you here real quick. Witch hazel. And no, I did not get this in Germany. I brought this. Because witch hazel is a little more difficult to find around here. Not quite available in the stores. I'd have to look, but I'm pretty sure it's not readily stocked yet. So I'll have a look around and I'll let you know how that goes. But this is US one. I brought that last year and it's been sitting here. Fantastic stuff. So, yeah, while this is drying in, we'll just go through what we've used. We have used this is the blade, a Gillette 7 o'clock sharp edge. That were put into, where is he? There he is. This gold colored, I'll see if you can see the knurling, kind of very reminiscent of an Aristocrat or something like that. Bakelite bottom plate, top plate aluminum, handle aluminum, very lightweight. Bottom twists out, two-piece razor. This is what it looks like up top. I see you guys. Yep. At least you can kind of guess what it looks like. So yeah, very lightweight, and this is somewhat something I'm not 100% familiar with. I do have some Bakelite razors, so it's not totally unfamiliar, but still I need to get used to it. Brush today, the wonderful Mer Shaving Glow in the Dark with a 24 mil Maggard's Finest. Beautiful badger knot, slightly higher loft, which is fantastic, and then this thing just splays out and it's like a pillow in the face. Really nice, very good stuff. So soap was, hold on, here, shave stick, comes with this lid, the Toa, and fantastic stuff. It's really hard water here, and the soap didn't even flinch. So good stuff. Really good stuff. Very happy with that. Time for the aftershave, right? Just making sure I got the right one, because I also have the ADT. This is a limited edition, I believe, of Tabac Man. It's called Fire Power. And I won this, at least the EDT, the deodorant, and the shower gel in a giveaway in August, and I've been dying to try it ever since. Tabac was kind enough to send it to me then, like I said, after I won that giveaway from Tabac. And I asked my mom to get the matching aftershave before it disappears. I don't know how long it's around, so I'll have a look if it's still there. I know it was somewhat, I think, a limited edition, but or special edition or something like that, so I don't know how the availability will be. I will have a look later. And this is just a fantastic scent. I'm liking this almost more than the black Tabac Man. This is basically, it's what they call an oriental, an aromatic oriental. And just to kind of give you an idea, if you like Old Spice, you'll enjoy some of the spiciness that's in here, but it's not too spicy. It's, if you like Pinot Clubman, mix those two together, like a vintage Old Spice mixed with Pinot Clubman, and add a dash of oud maybe. I think there's oud in here. I'll double check it, but I'm pretty darn sure I'm picking something up. If not, some of the scents are combining to an oudy kind of smell. And this is, but really nice light. I've tried it out this morning, last night, just kind of spritzed some on and see how it carried through the evening. It dries down to a really nice powdery scent with that hint of the oud, which is just kind of giving you a little bit of that sweet woodiness. Oh, fantastic stuff. I don't know, like I said, I gotta see if there's actually oud in there. Come on out. We're gonna lay it on a little bit. Oh my god. A little bit of a tingle here, but other than that, it was a good shave. And smooth. Interesting razor. Oh man, this scent is fantastic. Holy smokes. This is definitely something I would want to wear in the cooler months. This is definitely not a summer scent. A little bit on the heavier end, but kind of the, like I said, that oriental, aromatic oriental type deal, if you know what I mean. Wonderful stuff. Yeah, got a little bit of a weeper here, but other than that, I think we're in good shape. So, tell you what, guys, I'm gonna get ready and head out to do some shopping. Just some grocery shopping. Sorry, pardon me. Just showing you that Tabac Man Fire Power. If you can get your hands on this and you like those type scents, the warmer scents, beautiful. So like I said, imagine vintage Old Spice mixed with Pinot Clubman and just a touch of like tobacco oud or something like that in there. Just very, very, really nice complex mix. Fantastic stuff. Okay, we're dragging on. We're at 29 minutes almost. And I gotta get going. So, I'll probably see you tomorrow for another shave, for the Christmas shave. I'll see if I can do it. I don't know if I can pull it off. If I don't see you, I wish you all a very Merry Christmas to you and your loved ones. And hope you enjoy it. Yeah, just celebrate and enjoy the time, okay? Merry Christmas. I gotta get going. I'm out. Thanks. Bye.